If we awarded a total of $3,000 in bonuses, at least one 250, at least one 750. So there's three possible scenarios. Either we award one $750 bonus and the rest 250s. So you could take 2250 divided by 250, and in that case the answer would be 9. If you awarded two $750 bonuses, whatever's left, which is 1500, you divide by 250. And that would be 6 bonuses of that amount. And the other possibility is if you awarded 3 $750 bonuses, whatever's left, which is 750, you divide by 250. And in that case, you would have 3. Any of those answers work. So what this paragraph tells you is that you can find the age of a tree by taking the diameter in inches, multiplying that by the growth factor. Or in other words, trees grow so much every year. So if you know how wide they are, you can figure out how old they are. American elm, we have a diameter of 12, and we have a growth factor of 4. You multiply the two, you got 48 years. Total cost, $47,000. 3,000 units, the farther location. So 47,000 is equal to 5C plus 12 times 3,000. This is 36,000. So when we subtract that, we're left with 11,000 is equal to 5C. Divide both sides by 5. C is equal to 2,200. For this problem, the quantity of the product supplied is this top equation, S of P. And since the price is going up by 10, we plug in 10 for P. 10 times 1/2 gives us an increase of 5. This one is saying, when will these two equations, the quantity of the product supplied and the quantity of the product demanded, be equal? So when is 1/2 P plus 40 equal to 220 minus P? I could double everything, so I have P plus 80 is equal to 440 minus 2P. 3P is equal to 360. P is equal to 120. So large has 4R plus 2C. Small has 3R plus C. There exists 100 resistors and 70 capacitors. Each group has to have enough to make one large and one small for sure. So in other words, each group has to have 7R and 3C. I'm just adding together the columns. So that's each group has this, and then supply 100R and 70C. So which one's going to run out first? If we take 100 divided by 7 or 70 divided by 3. This one's going to give us about 14. And this one would give us 23, but at that point we're out of resistors. So 14 is going to be the right answer. We're looking at the difference in diameters of two different trees if they grew for 10 years. So to find the difference in diameter, we can divide both sides by the growth factor and get D all by itself. So the age is going to be 10. So for the diameter, we're going to look at 10 divided by the growth factor of 5 for the white birch. And for the pin oak, we're looking at 10 divided by 3. So over those 10 years, the white birch grows 2 inches in diameter, and the pine oak grows 3.33 inches in diameter. Or excuse me, pin oak. So what's the difference between these diameters? The difference is 1.3. 50 kilometers away, this is the temperature. 80 kilometers away, this is the temperature. So we went 30 kilometers further, and we dropped 75 degrees. What's our slope going to be? And in fact, they want to know for every 10 additional kilometers what happens. So to get to 10, we divide this by 3, we divide this by 3, and it drops 25, decreases by 25. There's our answer. This is a tricky one. The heat capacity of water is this right here, 4.2 times the energy divided by the grams of the substance times the temperature. So if I want to go up by 8 degrees, I can take 4.2 times 8, and that'll give me about 34. It works that way because we have 1 gram going in here, 1 degree going in here, but 8 times. So that's why the joules is multiplied by 8. So we're trying to find N, the amount of solution in a beaker. One way to describe it is 3 per student. I'm going to put X for student, plus 5 at the end. Another way to describe it is 4 per student, but we need 21 extra. So any way you do that, you can set these equal to each other, and if you move all the X's to the right and all the numbers to the left, you get 26. So we're comparing 2011 to 2012. In 2011 it was $17 per pound, and in 2012 it was $16 per pound. So 17, if you look, matches up with 80 million, so we're going to multiply that by 80, and it's going to be equal to 16 times some unknown value. 17 times 80 gives me 1360. If I divide that by 16, I get 85.